watch it, Big Belly.
Sorry. Whoop. Oh, man, I'm hungry.
If you're a big fan of cartoon shows, you might have watched some shows more than a few times and might have noticed a few mistakes in those shows. Well, the same goes for the amazing show Bluey. There are quite a few mistakes and errors throughout the series that you might have missed. Like, for example, something very strange happens in the episode Barbecue, when Bingo is messing around with the water hose and is making a dramatic scene after she gets everyone wet. We can see Bluey, Muffin, and Socks running towards the fence. If you slow down the scene, watch it in slow motion, you will notice something very weird. Sock's eyes just disappeared into thin air for a brief moment. Pretty scary, to be honest, but at the same time, it looks pretty funny. That's just one of the many mistakes I found when rewatching Bluey, but there are a few more, so keep watching. Before I go any further, make sure you subscribe to Film Nerd Media. I am Anthony the Nerd, your host today, and these are 7 mistakes you missed when watching Bluey. Another small detail I found was in the episode Tickle Crabs. It's actually not that small of a detail because it is very noticeable even when you're watching it for the first time. When Bandit gets on the kitchen counter, he throws 2 fruits at the girls, but a third one disappears from the basket.
Wait, these tickle crabs are smart! If only I had a true love to come to my rescue!
Another animation error I found in Bluey was in the episode Phone. In this scene, Grandpa visits the healer's house to spend time with the family. When Grandpa goes to where the girls are playing while looking for his phone, Bluey sets up a makeshift restaurant, complete with bowls, a red pencil, and a small notebook on the counter. But here's where it gets interesting. When the perspective shifts to show the girls' faces head on, you can spot a slight inconsistency. The 3 items remain on the counter, but the pencil has mysteriously moved from its initial position next to the bowls to resting on top of the notepad. Then, just as swiftly, the items return to their original positions. It's one of those small details only attentive viewers might catch while watching the show.
Yeah, I know what's going on. I use my phone.
In an entire shot of the episode Horsey Ride, Bandit is missing the fur around his eyes, which to me looks pretty weird. I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad that's not his final design, but luckily it was just another animation mistake. Another small detail we stumbled upon is in the library episode. Muffin visits her cousins. They're having a great time playing in a library. Bluey shows Muffin the heart-shaped stamp used to mark people's library cards when they borrow and return books. Interestingly, we noticed that this card with a heart-shaped stamp is placed on top of another piece of pink paper. However, right after that, as Bluey is creating a library card for Muffin, we can see a continuity error. The positions of the pink papers have switched, with the paper bearing the heart stamp now under the other paper without a stamp.
Take your picture. Look into this and smile. Excellent. Just waiting for it to be ready. There you go.
In the episode, Bob Bilby, Bluey, and Bingo are going to the shopping mall. In this scene, you can see Uncle Stripes and Aunt Trixie in the background. If you look closely at their backs, you can see some strange stuff happening. Aunt Trixie's spots randomly changing out of the blue, and Uncle Stripe being red for some reason. At least I think that's Uncle Stripe. Maybe Aunt Trixie is cheating on him. Let's hope not.
Bob, this is mixed up, man. He's really funny. Yeah, really funny.
In the episode Pirate, there's an interesting detail that you might not catch at first glance. While Bandit is playing with the girls, swinging in a hammock and pretending to be a pirate ship, there's a peculiar moment that stands out. If you slow down the scene and watch it in slow motion, you'll notice something rather strange. As Bandit lets the hammock swing, his 2 ears briefly merge into one, creating a rather unique image of Bluey's dad. It's one of those blink and you'll miss it moments that only attentive viewers can see.
Down the throat they slid!
Right into the whale's belly.
Those were the 7 mistakes I found in Bluey. If you happen to spot any other mistakes or interesting details in the episodes we've mentioned, or any others, don't hesitate to share them with me by leaving a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a big fan of animated movies, you might want to check out one of these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.